one of the East. You look at Milwaukee. They did what they needed to do in Game 1. Now they just have to keep it going.
They really do. I mean, the pressure is on them to keep home court advantage. This should be a tougher game than that first one.
Now, New York starting 5. They've got Jalen Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Bridges in a shooting guard. And down it goes. 2 points.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Here's Lillard. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw tonight.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Hey, look, if you could pick anybody to take the last shot for your team, Lillard would have to be that guy. In crunch time, he is lethal.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as
Eastern Conference Playoffs. The Milwaukee.
Round 1 of the East rolls on. Game 2, just about ready to look at the Bucks. They notched a big win in the series opener, trying to avoid a letdown here tonight. Greg, what do they need to do to maintain their momentum?
You know, Kev, first, I think they need to weather that early storm. They're going to face a desperate opponent. But once the game settles in, it's about playing smart and playing with energy. You're the favorite for a reason. Go out and show the world what you're made of.
Or if they could only hear that from you, that would guide them. That's a great piece of advice. And now, the New York Knicks starters. You got Josh Hart. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the center.
Every year, Anunoby seems to gain more and more confidence, especially in his jump shot.
Bucket is good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now, I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Anunoby. Offline with his 3. And Prince has got the on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Hart. In the corner, it's Bridges. Anunoby has the open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Anunoby's got 6.
3 ball is what makes Anunoby such a threat on offense.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the 3. See if the defense can do that. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Hart, that's good.
Well, the paint is where Hart does a lot of damage. He'll finish in there at close range.
Here's Lillard. It's rebounded by New York. They come off the loss on Friday.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Donis kicks to Prince. Lillard outside. Prince against Anunoby. And it's Prince that time on the assist by Lillard.
Prince doing a good job of staying in that straight line attack mode.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Brunson. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Antetokounmpo passes to Kuzma. Lillard looking around. To the middle. Towns with the steal. Pass to Anunoby. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Robinson's checked in for Anunoby.
Substitution. Number 23, Mitchell Robinson.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. And the Bucks with some changes. Sims is checked in, and it's Jackson in for Kyle Kuzma. And then for New York, Achua, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Miles McBride comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns.
Second team foul.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
You love Lillard because he loves the game. And this is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands. And he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. He's 100% focused on it.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now Lillard. He's got 8. And then Lillard slams it in.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. From deep three-point land. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Milwaukee. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
New York's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And New York, looking at who they've got, Achua is out there with Bridges. Then it's Payne. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's McBride in at the 2. 5 on the clock to the paint.
Shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Trent kicks to Portis. On the wing, Porter. Payne covering. Kuzma passes to Trent. Well, good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. And a switcher also for New York. OG Anunoby's checked in for Payne. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Outside Jackson. All 3 off the mark. Bridges outside. A baseline J. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
A capable shooter from all three levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Let's make sure that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And New York making a change here. Towns is checked in.
So many qualities of elite guard that Damian Lillard possesses on the floor, in the locker room. He really, truly sets the standard. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. New York's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's McBride. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. This is his yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Bucks with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Jackson. Trent comes in for Prince. And Porter subbed in for Damian Lillard. And New York with a change here too. Brunson's checked in. Lillard's checked in for Kevin Porter. And McBride drops them both. So it's the Bucks now. 4-point game. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges outside. Brunson outside. Oh, Brunson good from range.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Brunson against Lillard. A pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Giannis kicks to Lillard. It's Trent on the wing. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down to 5 there, thanks to the basket from Damian Lillard.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Bridges. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
And the Bucks with some changes. Sims is checked in, and Porter subbed in for Damian Lillard. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hart's checked in. All free throws good from Bridges.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Here's Giannis. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Inside, Giannis knows he's got all the tools, height, touch, power, it's all there.
It's too hard. Here's Anunoby. His 3-pointers off the mark. Bucks trail by 5. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Giannis passes to Kuzma. Back to Giannis. Now here's Porter. Pocket 6. Antetokounmpo finds Porter. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Trent can't hit. Here's Hart. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Knicks out front. They're up by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Doc. A high-scoring affair in the first half. Did you think coming in that it would be this kind of shootout?
Not at all, but we're not playing good enough defense to guard anybody. So, we just got to play better to keep the ball in front of us.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Here to the center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
Welcome in, everybody. Game 2, and it's looking pretty good right now.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
Seeing how things are shaking down. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The Knicks leading by 5. They've got Kevin Porter. Jackson is out there with Portis. Then there's Prince. And it's Lopez in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Brunson does this so much, just able to absorb the foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Giannis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Damian Lillard comes in for Porter. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And Lillard kicks to Giannis. Brunson against Lillard. Stolen. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Anunoby. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The rejection by Towns.
Exceptional timing on that rejection. Love seeing Towns this aggressive on defense.
With the screen for Brunson. Brunson downhill. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Knicks have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. That one falls for Brunson.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Kevin Porter comes in for Lillard. Porter looking it over. Outside Portis. Porter against Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. It's Prince on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Bridges dishes to Towns. Pass to Brunson. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
Here's Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Brunson. The Bucks have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
Kevin Porter Jr. taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up, and has taken the league by storm.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Sims is checked in. Antetokounmpo comes in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Jackson. And Trent subbed in for Prince. Outside, Towns. Bridges outside. Knocks down the three ball. Bridges has got 10 points.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Porter passes to Trent. Kuzma outside. And the Bucks miss again. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Traps in the tray.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Brunson picks him up. And it's Trent in the corner. Kuzma finds Porter. The Bucks working the ball around. Giannis outside. And it's Trent in the corner. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Trent's got his first 3 points of the game. 59 seconds left to play in the third. And that one drops. And the Knicks lead by 14.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Here's Giannis. Against contact. Giannis Antetokounmpo forces it through.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
To the inside. Out to Brunson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's Trent on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 17-7 run. And it goes out of bounds. That one off home.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to talk to his guys. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
The Knicks making a switch here. There's 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. This is his third trip to the free throw line. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And here's Brunson outside. That shot off, and so it's New York looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their trend. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from
Keep the ball moving. Quick decisions.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. And New York looking at who they've got. They've got OG Anunoby. Cameron Payne is out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Towns, and it's Robinson in at the center, locking down the middle. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Knicks.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Jackson. And it's Prince in for Trent. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, listening in on Doc Rivers talking to the team, his emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. New York leading by 13. Anunoby drills it from outside.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Prince kicks to Antetokounmpo. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Robinson passes to Anunoby. McBride with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. A different look for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in, and it's Portis in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Knicks also changing it up. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Green for Bridges. And the Knicks miss again. Bucks trail by 16. Porter dishes to Sims. Porter inside. He's against Bridges. Here's Lillard. Rebounded by Hart. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. New York moving it around. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lillard with it. Brunson picks him up. Pass to Porter. Kicks it out to Lillard. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th quarter.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for the Knicks.
And the big difference here was accuracy from 3-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And this win has really got to feel fantastic, guys. It evens up the series now at 1 game apiece.
Yeah, I mean, it's a whole new series now. Best of 5, if you will. You never want to lose 2 to start this thing off. But right now, they've got something to be happy about going into game 3.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Brunson.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Lillard against Brunson. And then Lillard slams it in. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And here's Brunson outside. Sims with the rebound. And so it's Milwaukee now, trailing by 10. Here's Lillard. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum,